Beijing will bring and shoot the 40% tariff it places on U.S. cars imported in China, U.S. CEO Donald Trump has told. The go, if affirmed, would be welcomed by a car production uncomfortable by the increasing US-China trading warfare. CEO Trump and Xi Jinping include now coordinated to a interim respite in the painful controversy. Fail to hit a transactions would include seen tariff on $200 billion cost of China consumer goods growth of 10% to 25% at the begin of following year, and would include outdoor the way for tariff on further China consumer goods. Asiatic markets rallied following news story of the trading war respite. In China, Post-Kong's Hover Sen code jumped 2.6% and the Shanghai Composite code rallied 2.9%. Japan's Nikkei 225 code rose 1%. China has coordinated to bring and shoot tariff on cars upcoming in China of the INS. Now the rate is 40%. The trading war has seen the US and China hit every sum in increasing tariff in and try to do there within the country done consumer goods more than competition. The US says its rate politics is an answer to China's unjust trading practices and accuses it of intelligent characteristic identity theft. With July, the US has hit China in tariff on $250 billion, cost of consumer goods. China has retaliated in duties on several $110 billion of US consumer goods above the identical time. As portion of the US superimposed a 25% rate on China cars, on top of the 2.5% already in location. China superimposed a 40% rate on U.S. car imports, lot high rather than the 15% it places on some trade partners. In his chirp, CEO Trump told Beijing had coordinated to bring and shoot tariff on cars upcoming in China of the U.S. He did not ensure a new standard for the China tariff, and Beijing did not once prove the declaration. In a declaration, the White Building told U.S. tariff on China consumer goods would stay unchanged for 90 days, but added, if at the end of the time of period, the parties are incapable to achieve in treaty, the 10% tariff will be grown to 25%. The U.S. told China coordinated to buy and not yet coordinated on, but really significant, some of agriculture, power, industry and some means of the joint state to bring the trading disbalance among our two countries. Both of sides as well incorporated to once start talks on structure changes in honor to constrained technique transmission, intelligent characteristic protect, non-tariff impeding, cyber intrusions and cyber identity theft, on to the White Building. China Overseas Secretary Wang Yi said reporters following the negotiations how this main treaty has efficaciously prevented future extension of economical dispute among the two countries. Affirmative. The respite prevents increased tariff as planned on $200 billion cost of China consumer goods. But it does not shoot tariff how used to a full of $250 billion of China consumer goods aim with July. The respite as well does not influence the current duties China has superimposed on $110 billion of U.S. consumer goods in a tit-for-tat retribution. The outcome of the G20 meet was superior rather than anticipated. It is not clear how the two countries will supervise to solve their main differences. There should be no desired thought how the respite would end the trading war among the planet's two greatest economies, DBS policymaker Philip Wee wrote in a study mention. He told it remnant to be seen if actual advance could be reached for the tight box to solve the controversial issues, not fair on trading, but as well intelligent characteristic. Louis Couagis, Chief of Asia Economy at Oxford Economy, told Time the treaty himself was favorable. The following stairs remained not clear. If we will see future de-escalation or if it is interim deferment continues to be really lot up to a policy judgment in Washington, D.C., how will go on to do the vague, Louis Couagis, Chief of Asia Economy at Oxford Economy told.